Good morning, New Canaan High School. I'm Harvey Duplock all by myself, and today is Friday, January 3rd of 2020, and it's a day E. Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to the new decade. We hope everyone had a fantastic break, but now it's time to study for midterms and finish up the first semester. Although before we do that, let's rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And since this is the first broadcast of 2020, we don't have much news for you guys. In fact, we didn't even receive a single email during break, so I'm guessing you were all enjoying the holidays with family and friends, which is just what we wanted. Now, a reminder that midterms do start up in a few weeks on Friday, January 17th, and will end on Thursday, January the 22nd, with a make-up testing day the following day. But no worries, because we will have an all-classes meet review day the day before that, starting Friday the 17th. Each day has 2 tests, each lasting 1.5 hours each. Finally, a senior tip, please don't wait until MLK weekend to start studying. It never ends well. I failed my chemistry midterm because of that a few years ago. One more friendly reminder, if you're eligible to vote for this year's all-teacher broadcast but haven't yet done so, please do that today because Mr. Sobolski has sent out a reminder, so check your emails. Voting does close today, so vote for the teachers that you want to see and keep an eye out for the end of the month's broadcast. Well, that's all the news here at the desk, but I know the Winter Rams were busy over the break, so let's send it over to Ian Nicholas. Ian, how have you been, my man?
Well, Harv, I wish I could say that I had a calm, relaxing break, but I was preparing so hard for my Y-Ball season opener tomorrow afternoon right here in the high school gym. Trust me, NCHS, you do not want to see what my jump shot looks like. Let's cut right to the chase. I'm Ian Nicholas, and this is your Rams Sports Report. Girls indoor competed at the Reindeer Relays over break, where junior Molly Murphy claimed gold in both the mile, and her 4x750 team won gold as well, alongside captain Sophie Curcio and sophomores Riley Shipman and Ella Gibb. Then at the Wilton Wright Invitational, Curcio took home the silver in the 1600 meter, beating 45 other runners. Yesterday, they were at the 6th annual Winter Green Invitational, and the girls 4x800 team took home the gold, led by Murphy, Curcio, Gibb, and sophomore Lauren Doherty. Boys indoor also made the trip up to the Winter Green Invitational yesterday, too, and their 4x800 team claimed silver, thanks to the work of senior captain and NCTV's own Ryan Lytle, as well as juniors Alex Malagoli, Tommy Towers, and AJ Caraby-Jones. And the SMR team of senior captains Chris Caratu, Griffin Dayton, junior Dylan Imbruce, and sophomore NCTVer and cameraman Chad Russo placed third. Next, wrestling participated in the annual O'Keefe Tourney on December 21st, and led by new coach Bobby Rushton, placed second. The Rams also had 2 weight class champs, heavyweight junior Ben Clay and 132-pound freshman R.J.D. Camillo. A week later at the Ryan Sabog Tourney, the Rams finished 12th, led by a 3rd place finish from Clay. Now to the ice. Boys hockey played twice last week, defeating Prout way up in Rhode Island 5-2, and then Immaculate at home 4-2. The boys are now 3-1 on the year and look to keep their momentum going as they take on Notre Dame Fairfield tomorrow at 3:50 over at the Darien Ice House. Meanwhile, girls hockey had 3 games over break, beating Fairfield Ward 3-0, but losing at Greenwich 4-1. But they would finish their run with a 7-2 stomping of Trumbull. They're now 4-2 and face arch rival Darien tomorrow at 7:30 at Darien. NCTV will be live streaming both games on our YouTube channel with Dylan Pescator and Austin Platt on the call. Over to the hardwood, girls b-ball had 3 straight road games over break. They started with a tough loss to Staples, but bounced back nicely, winning 2 straight. First, they beat Bridgeport Central by, and this isn't a typo, 67 points. Then got a key win over arch rival Darien, 37-29. The girls are now 3-2 and play Trinity Catholic at home at 6. Boys basketball is 3-1 thanks to their 2-1 record over break, with wins coming over Harding and Shelton before falling to Southington by just 1 point at their Southington Holiday Tournament. Tonight is one of their biggest games of the year. Everyone should show, but it's a road game, Trinity Catholic, at 7 o'clock. And on a side note, I want to give a shout out to the 3 NC football players to making the All-State team. Senior captains in quarterback Drew Pine and wide receiver Zach LaPolice, as well as junior punter Nick Radman, all made the team. And I'm sure many of you saw Pine last night in the Under Armour All-America game as he threw for 121 yards and a touchdown. Wow, I am exhausted after the barrage of sports news. Time for a water break, maybe a little bit of a cool off. And speaking of cooling off, Harv, how's the weather looking for this weekend?
Thank you, Ian. And yes, for the first time in over a year, I'm giving you the weather. Today we woke up to warmer temperatures than the normal winter weather with a low in the low 40s. It was raining earlier this morning, but that is kind of ending right now and it will end by the PM. And it will also warm up to a high in the mid 40s, so make sure to have a jacket wherever you go. The rain continues into tomorrow and there will be a dip in temperatures starting the day in the lower 30s and the high will be in the low 40s. Luckily, the rain does go away in time for Sunday, where you can expect to see partly cloudy skies. The temperature will drop once again with a high only in the mid 30s, making this the coldest day of the weekend, Ian. Oh, well, that's all from me. But before we go, Ian, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to George Lozier, Isabel Shen, and Nina Sorois. If you have any announcements for the next broadcast, Ian, where should they email us?
Well, you know the drill, everyone. Email us at nctv78@gmail.com by Monday if you can. And for our New Year's resolution, we're trying to get to the 4-digit follower count on Twitter. So make sure to turn that white button blue and follow NCTV78. And now we leave you with a performance of a compilation of Queen, including the songs We Will Rock You, Another One Bites the Dust, and We Are the Champions from our annual orchestra festival from last year.
Have an amazing weekend, guys, and this has been Harvey Duplock.
See you next week on CHS.